Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here. Today on Quick Riffs, we're going to have a look at how to play the fantastic opening riff and as much else as I can squeeze into 5 or 6 minutes to Dead and Bloated by the Stone Temple Pilots. Track 1, side 1 from their 1992 debut album. Quite the introduction, I have to say. Regardless, let's close in and get started, shall we? Alright then, the very cool and very heavy riff to Dead and Bloated by Dean DeLeo and the Stone Temple Pilots. We were surprisingly in standard tuning for this one. I thought for sure that this one was in drop D, and I was going along quite nicely learning it in drop D until I came across a G chord and I couldn't play it in drop D. So I had to kind of reevaluate how I was learning it, and turns out it's actually in standard tuning using double stops and suspended chords. So we are starting with this A sus chord right here at the 5th fret position, barring the 5th fret of the low E, the A, and the D string with our index, pinky on the 7 of the D. We're going to strike that chord twice, right, and then we're going to back that pinky up to the 6th fret, strike the chord, and pull it off to the bar, right, and then we're into the double stops. So we're going to back off to the 3rd fret double stop on the A and the D, onto the 5th fret double stop, back to the 3rd fret double stop, and then up to the 5th fret of the low E and the A string. Right? And then you're going to repeat that. And when you go up to the 5th fret double stop of the low E and the A string the second time, you're going to strike it 3 times. Right? And then we're going to drop back into this chord again on the 6 with the bar, pull it off. Then you're going to go off to the double stop on the 3, back onto the 5, and then you're going to start it again and repeat it 3 times. Give that a little waggle. And then the final time when you go off to the 3, you're going to go back onto the 5, back off to the 3, and then up to the 5th fret of the low E and the A string again. And then you start the whole riff again. Now the timing of this is a little tricky to get under your belt when you're first learning it, but once you get it, you got it. And so it starts right there, then you back it up, do the pull off, right, back off to the 3, and then up to the 5th fret of the low E and the A. Repeat 3 times, back into this chord, stop on the 5s, right, repeat, 1 more time, and when you get to that 5th fret, you choke it off, and then you start again. Start again. Again, right? Once you get the pattern, you'll get it, but that is how you play that. And so this song doesn't really have a set chorus, and so we'll call this a pre-chorus, I suppose. We're going to drop into this chord, which is like a B5 chord, right? 2nd fret position, 2, 4, 4, but we're going to cover the 2nd fret of the low E as well, this F sharp, right? And then we're going to move that into G, and then off to E major. And you're going to repeat that 4 times. G, E major. And then I suppose what we could call the chorus, we're going to drop into this. Right, we're just an F sharp 5 chord here at the 2nd fret position. We're just off to the open E, dropping onto that 2nd fret for double hits, all palm muted. Now there's an overdub guitar here striking the F sharp major with the open B and open E string, right? That chord right there. It's an overdub. But you can kind of do both at the same time, right? Something like that, right? And then you drop back into the riff again. Right? And that is how you play that one, almost the whole track minus the bridge. So I certainly hope you enjoyed that and found it helpful learning this classic Stone Temple Pilots track. If you did, please hit that like button. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you've yet to do that. And I hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you these days. And we will see you next time. Cheers.